In a nondescript building on the outskirts of Naples, master craftsmen spend 25 hours constructing a single suit, using techniques passed down through generations, creating garments that cost more than most people's cars, yet bear almost no visible branding. This is not a story about fashion, but about obsession, the relentless pursuit of perfection that defines Kiton, a name whispered among those who understand that true luxury is invisible to those who do not know where to look. While most luxury brands chase visibility and market share, this Neapolitan house has built an empire on secrecy, exclusivity, and an unwavering commitment to craftsmanship that borders on fanaticism. The story begins in 1968, when Ciro Paoni, a fabric merchant with an unconventional vision, decided to create suits that would redefine the very concept of bespoke tailoring. Paoni understood something fundamental that the fashion industry had forgotten, that the wealthy do not want logos, they want perfection, garments so impeccably made that experts can identify them at a glance, while the uninitiated walk past without a second look. He named his creation Kiton, derived from the ancient Greek word chiton, referring to the garments worn by Greek nobility, a deliberate choice that signaled his ambition to create clothing worthy of modern aristocracy. From the beginning, Paoni established principles that would become legendary in the world of luxury menswear. No compromises on materials, no shortcuts in construction, and no concern for production speed or volume. The Kiton workshop in Arzano, just outside Naples, operates according to rules that seem almost absurd in the age of fast fashion and industrial production. Each suit requires the hands of 45 specialized artisans, each responsible for a specific aspect of construction, from cutting the fabric to hand-stitching the buttonholes to shaping the shoulders. The company employs over 300 tailors, many trained in-house through an apprenticeship program that lasts 7 years, the same amount of time required to become a doctor in most countries. These craftsmen, predominantly male but with a growing number of female artisans, earn salaries significantly higher than typical Italian manufacturing wages, a deliberate strategy to attract and retain the best talent. The fabrics used by Kiton represent another level of exclusivity that most fashion houses cannot match. The company controls its own textile mill and employs buyers who travel the world, sourcing the finest natural fibers available. Vicuña wool, harvested from wild South American camelids living at 14,000 feet in the Andes Mountains, appears regularly in Kiton collections despite costing up to $5,000 per yard. The company maintains relationships with small, family-owned mills throughout Italy, Scotland, and England, often purchasing entire production runs of exceptional fabrics to ensure exclusivity. Cashmere comes from the undercoat of Mongolian goats, selected for fiber diameter under 14 microns, creating a softness that must be felt to be believed. If this journey into the world of exceptional craftsmanship and hidden luxury resonates with you, please subscribe and activate the bell notification to support our exploration of true artisanal excellence. The construction techniques employed at Kiton read like a manifesto of recent journey. Each suit is cut by hand using scissors, not machines, because master cutters insist they can feel the fabric's grain and make microscopic adjustments that mechanized cutting cannot achieve. The jacket canvas, that invisible structure between the outer fabric and lining, is made from horsehair and camel hair, hand-stitched to the wool in a process called basting that takes hours and creates a living garment that molds to the wearer's body over time. Shoulders are built using a technique called spalla camicia, shirt shoulder, creating a soft, natural slope without padding or structure, allowing the jacket to move with the wearer rather than against them. This Neapolitan shoulder has become the signature of Kiton suits, immediately recognizable to those who understand tailoring, but appearing effortlessly casual to the untrained eye. The buttonholes on a Kiton jacket are sewn into barely by hand, each one taking approximately 15 minutes to complete, created using a technique. Jacket linings feature hand-painted designs inspired by Neapolitan art. maintaining that their clothing represents investment rather than consumption, pieces that will last decades and potentially appreciate in value. The company has resisted pressure to expand rapidly or go public, remaining family-owned and operated, allowing them to prioritize craftsmanship over quarterly earnings reports. The fabrics division of Kiton deserves special attention, as it represents a vertical integration rare in modern luxury. The company operates its own mill, producing some of the finest wool fabrics in existence. Kiton wool comes primarily from Australia and New Zealand, sourced from merino sheep raised in specific regions known for producing the softest, longest fibers. The fabric is woven using vintage looms that operate more slowly than modern machines, but produce cloth with superior hand feel and drape. Each fabric collection includes weights and weaves appropriate for different climates and occasions, from lightweight tropical wool weighing 240 grams for summer to heavier flannel exceeding 350 grams for winter. The linen and cotton fabrics produced by Kiton achieve a level of refinement that elevates casual clothing to art. Linen jackets in 40 shades of cream and beige, woven from Belgian flax, become softer with every wear and cleaning. Cotton shirts, made from Egyptian and Sea Island varieties, feature mother-of-pearl buttons and hand-rolled collars, priced at $600 to $1,200 yet lasting decades with proper care. The company even produces its own silk fabrics, working with Italian silk weavers to create ties, pocket squares, and linings in colors and patterns unavailable anywhere else. This control over the entire supply chain, from fiber selection to finished garment, allows Kiton to maintain quality standards impossible for brands reliant on external suppliers. The apprenticeship program at Kiton represents one of the most rigorous training regimens in the fashion industry. Young tailors spend 7 years learning every aspect of garment construction before being trusted to work independently. The first 2 years focus exclusively on basic skills: hand stitching, pressing, understanding fabric behavior, building muscle memory for the repetitive motions that define quality tailoring. Years 3 through 5 introduce specialized techniques: canvas construction, collar setting, sleeve attachment, pocket making, each skill practiced thousands of times until it becomes automatic. The final 2 years involve working alongside master tailors on complete garments, learning the subtle adjustments and judgment calls that separate competent work from exceptional craftsmanship. This investment in human capital costs Kiton millions annually, but ensures that traditional techniques survive into future generations, preserving knowledge that would otherwise disappear as older craftsmen retire. The company treats its artisans as the true luxury product, understanding that exceptional suits are merely the output of exceptional people. Tailors receive not only high salaries, but also healthcare, pension benefits, and profit sharing, creating loyalty and reducing turnover in an industry where skilled craftsmen are increasingly rare. Many Kiton tailors are second or third generation, sons and daughters following parents into the workshop, creating dynasties of skill and knowledge. The marketing strategy of Kiton, or rather the deliberate absence of conventional marketing, reinforces the brand's positioning as the ultimate insider luxury. You will not find Kiton advertisements in fashion magazines or billboards in major cities. The company relies entirely on word of mouth among its target clientele. Boutiques are understated, often located on side streets rather than main shopping avenues, designed to feel like private clubs rather than retail spaces. Sales staff are trained to be helpful but never pushy, recognizing that the typical Kiton customer has substantial resources and does not respond to typical sales pressure. The try-on experience at a Kiton boutique reveals much about the company's philosophy. Clients are encouraged to wear jackets for 30 minutes, moving naturally, sitting, reaching, ensuring that the garment feels as good as it looks. Tailors on staff can perform adjustments on site, taking in a waist or shortening sleeves, services included in the purchase price. Customers are advised on proper care, how to brush the suit after wearing, why rotation matters, when to seek professional cleaning, treating the garment as an investment requiring maintenance. This relationship often lasts decades, clients returning season after season, building wardrobes of 20 or 30 Kiton suits, each one slightly different, each one perfect for specific occasions. The future of Kiton faces challenges common to all companies built on traditional craftsmanship, finding young people willing to apprentice for 7 years when faster careers beckon, competing with brands offering lower prices and faster delivery, and maintaining standards as founders age and succession becomes necessary. Yet the company has navigated these challenges successfully for over 50 years, adapting without compromising, growing without diluting quality. The second generation of the Paoni family now leads the company, maintaining the founder's vision while carefully introducing innovations in fabric technology and subtle design evolution. Kiton has begun offering more casual clothing, sport jackets and trousers that maintain the same construction quality, but work for contemporary lifestyles less dominated by formal occasions. The company has also embraced made-to-measure services, allowing clients to customize every aspect of their suits while maintaining the essential Kiton DNA of Neapolitan tailoring. In a fashion world increasingly dominated by hype, logos, and artificial scarcity, Kiton stands as a reminder that true luxury requires no announcement. The brand's best-kept secret is not really a secret at all. It is simply that exceptional quality speaks for itself to those who know how to listen. When you understand what 25 hours of hand craftsmanship feels like, when you experience fabric that cost $5,000 per yard, when you wear a suit that moves like a second skin, you join a very small circle of people who will never look at clothing the same way again.